Well, hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. I'm going to do a tarot card reading for you, Scorpio. We're going to take a look at the energy next couple of weeks out. Hope you all are doing well. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I am open for those. All of that information is in the description box below. Just a reminder, this is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Scorpio, anywhere in your chart, or if you're just checking in on a Scorpio, everyone is welcome here. It just might not resonate with all. But welcome, Scorpio. How are you all doing? Let's get going. Let's get you a moon oracle card for the next couple of weeks. Spirit, what kind of energy is with Scorpio? What kind of moon energy is going to be with Scorpio the next couple of weeks? Take a deep breath. Let's clear the energy. Scorpio, what is going on with you the next couple of weeks? Moon energy for Scorpio, Spirit. What messages? Work through your fears, the new moon in Scorpio. Well, there you are. There you are. You're all about this, Scorpio. You know how to work through your fears. You know how to look at them, what is triggering you, get a handle on them, and then dispel them. Love that. It's time to take action. The new moon in Aries. Look at these two new moons here. So something brand new opening up for you, beginning for you. So yeah, Aries, all about fire, inspiration, passion, going for it. Yeah, what are you going for? Let's see. Let's take a look at an animal spirit guide. What kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether with Scorpio the next couple of weeks, Spirit? Next couple of weeks for Scorpio. Ooh, the snake. Look at this. Shedding an idea. Really holding on to a belief for a really long time, and now you're just letting it go. You're letting some kind of pattern go here. Ancient wisdom with the snake. The cheetah, look at this. We have this beautiful fire water combination happening here. Cheetah running towards something, really gaining momentum on something now. Just inspired. You are ready to go. It's the light. The fire has been lit beneath you here. something. It's just this fire underneath you, and you're just bam. Okay, well, let's go. All right, Scorpio, let's take a look at the Osho Zen Tarot up in the ether. Let's get some Master Osho advice for up in the ether for Scorpio next couple of weeks. Tell me about the energy for Scorpio the next couple of weeks, Spirit. Success. Look at that with the 6 of Wands. Goodness, what is this one? Innocence. Wow, I love that. There again, the fire kind of water combination here. Look at the cheetah and the tiger just so purposefully moving forward here into your success, into your glory here, into the celebration here. A return to innocence, not so bitter or pessimistic or just really waiting for the worst to happen, waiting for the sky to fall or the rug to be pulled out beneath you. You're just really moving into trust here, Scorpio. Trusting that the universe has a bigger plan here. Yeah, I love that. Just let it be. Let it be. Beautiful. Oh my God. Look what happens when you do that with the thunderbolt on the bottom of the deck. The tower energy coming in. Coming in strong. Again, this is about your fire. You are about to change your stars here. Change your life here. And because you're thinking a new thought here, a belief is just a thought we keep thinking over and over and over and over again. I'm seeing the tail with in the mouth of the snake here, just over and over and over again. And you're breaking free of that, breaking some kind of pattern, some kind of belief here, some kind of thought. Yes. All right. Well, let's look at your thoughts. Let's look at your thoughts here. Whew, Spirit, can we take a look at the thoughts of Scorpio here? What's in the mind space? What's in the mind space? What is Scorpio thinking about the next couple of weeks? What do you want to talk about, Scorpio? What do you want to talk about? Scorpio. Oh, why? Why do you want to talk about it? The 3 of Swords. Ouch. Ouch, the grief, the despair, the pain that lit the fire under you to get going on something, to get moving on something. It's just like, wow, you're just really, really understanding how, what a drop in the bucket this is, how short life is, and you're not going to waste it. You're not going to waste it on one more second of despair or feeling sorry or getting up in your own head. Three of Swords is absolutely reliving some kind of trauma over and over and over again, just almost counting on it being there. It's leaving you, Scorpio. It's leaving you. You're not having this fallback any longer, especially with this Tower energy from the Osho Zen Tarot. Oh, Scorpio, let's take a look. Let's take a look more at the mind space, more at healing this grief out. Spirit, what is going to help? What is going to help Scorpio heal this grief out in the mind space? How can Scorpio end this? Oh, yes. That's how you end it. What we think about comes about. When you're dwelling on this, when you're dwelling on what happened, or dwelling on how it went wrong, or dwelling on how unfair it was, you are crimping off the incoming here, crimping off the possibility of something different, the possibility of breaking that chain, of breaking that curse here. You're thinking different thoughts now. You're changing things up now in the mind space. So yeah, you're feeling not yourself because it's not the way it used to be. You're not reacting to things the way you used to react to them. You've really ascended up and integrated this energy here, Scorpio. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Absolutely changing your thoughts, changing your life. Look at this reciprocity coming to you. There's just such beautiful equality in the thoughts here, just from grief to understanding, from the dark to the light here. It's always darkest before the dawn. Always that light will come, Scorpio. So just when you're thinking all is lost, that's when we shift. Necessity is the mother of invention. It's what creates, it's what drives, it's what writes the songs, it's what creates the solution here. When we are directly pointed at the problem, that's when the solution comes about here. So the Magician indicates here is the solution. Here is the solution. You've got to change the way you think. You've got to change the way you're processing things here. Yeah. Return to the innocent. Return to the time before your heart was broken. That's what a return to innocence is. Wow. All right, let's look at the heart space. Let's take a look at the emotions for Scorpio. Next couple of weeks, look at that Queen of Swords, that brave soul looking to the future now. Even though she's scarred and battered and bruised, she is looking to the future, looking to a better way. When we know better, we do better. And that's what's happening here. You know better. You know better than to let yourself go back into that dark space that you've been holding on to for a little while here. So let's take a look at the heart space. I want to take a look at the emotions for Scorpio. Let's take a look at the emotions for Scorpio. Let's take a look at the emotions. Look at all this energy coming out. These 2 threes here, excuse me. 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords here. Could be third party influence. Are you feeling like a third wheel? Are you feeling left out here? And then changing the way you think about that. You've been doing this for a really long time, the Hanged Man. It's almost like self-sabotage. As soon as you get into the partnership or get into the job or get into the relationship, it's almost self-sabotage. You're not worthy. And you bring yourself back to that moment where you felt so unworthy here, and you're bringing that forward with you. It's time to change that. It's time to shift that up here and move forward into the solo, into the one here. From the 3 to the 1, right? You don't have to be the third wheel. 7 of Cups. Look at this overwhelmment. 10 of Pentacles, the happiest card in the deck when it comes to security. And 4 of Pentacles, holding on here, holding on for fear of it being taken from you somehow, some way. You've been really in confusion. You've been hanging in a balance here, trying to gain your balance here, and enlightenment was happening all along. You were integrating, you were transmuting this energy all along. But yeah, you've been really holding on, waiting for something to change, waiting for that next sign to come in, waiting for that next vision to happen here. Just felt so silent, so quiet here, like you had been disconnected. But that's because the things that you used to go to were not working any longer. The masters were saying things you already knew. You had elevated up to their level here. So there were no words of wisdom like there used to be. There was always this nugget, this information that you could pick up on. And now it's like you're walking amongst your guides, you're walking amongst your angels, you're walking amongst your masters here. So that's why things are just seeming so dull and so boring. And so it's like, what I'm thinking right now is duh. Right? Why is that? Why is that when you're, it's just this elevation up, this spiritual elevation up, but we almost get spiritually gaslighted like we're missing something, right? Tarot card readers are just like, if you don't watch this, you're going to miss this. Or if, they're just looking for that subscriber or looking for that view. Maybe they do this for a living, but, all teachers will come and go because then you learn what they learned. It's like public school or any kind of schooling growing up. If you're a teacher of second grade, you're very focused on the second grade academics here. You need to learn what a second grader needs to learn. You have to be the second grader so that you can get on their level and learn with them almost, but the same thing over and over and over. It's always second grade. You never have to learn the third grade or the high school level here, but now you're just up in the college level here. You're up with the masters, you're up with the teachers. And so, you're all having the same conversations, right? It's just, so you've moved on. I've been so absorbed with certain tarot card readers, and then their messages just fall flat. It's like, yeah, that happened 10 years ago because they're talking to those people that were where I was, right? Where I am, you too shall be. Where you are, I once was. So yeah, we are meant to be with certain people throughout the spiritual journey. And then we keep moving up. We keep graduating up to the next level. We got to leave that second grade teacher behind teaching the second graders here, because they too shall expand here, shall learn here. It's beautiful. So you are walking amongst them. Wow. That's why it's seemingly you're all alone, because now you're on the spiritual level now you're on the ethereal level now. So yeah. I'm thinking of something here. I heard Eckhart Tolle talking about this the other day, how Jesus needed those solo times, those quiet times to go talk to God, to go pray. And it wasn't words that Jesus was expending out to God, hoping that it would hit God's ears. It was the silence. It was communing with God, right? It was being one with God. Jesus, we all on a spiritual journey need that alone time, need that number one solo journey at times, so that we can reconnect to our sources, reconnect to our guides, reconnect to God. And so there's nothing wrong with being alone for periods of our life here and really being one with God. That is the way to talk to God here, Scorpio. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful, but it is, it is feeling kind of lonely for you. So let's look at the situational energy. Let's look at the foundation for Scorpio. I swear I just saw no, that was the Hermit. I thought it was the Tower. What's in the foundation for Scorpio? What's this all about in the daily spirit? The Wheel. Oh my God, look at this. Change. Again, the number one. It just feels like you've been really going at this alone, chipping away at things alone here, doing this on your own here. And really you have been because you've been learning, because you've been in training here. You've been in training to walk amongst the teachers here, to walk amongst the leaders here. So yeah, but big changes, and it all comes from your grief. It all comes from this very, very painful past that really maybe we are all feeling. If you're watching a tarot card reading, you are looking for ways to expand your consciousness, ways to move beyond these really soul gripping times, right? These heart gripping times that you feel like all is lost here. There's a newfound something in all is lost here. It's so freeing sometimes to let it all go, to surrender it to the divine here, to truly, truly release it. Yes, that's exactly what you're doing here. That's why the Tower is here. That's why the Three of Swords is here. That's why the 2 3s are here with the 3 of Pentacles, always feeling like a third wheel, always feeling like an outsider. You just really sitting at the table with the masters now and having real meaningful, deep conversations, feeling like you are contributing to those conversations rather than sitting back in the corner and listening because you were in learning mode. You're no longer in learning mode. You're no longer in that grade level understanding of spirituality. So yeah, welcome to the table. Now you are a true channeler. That's why other spiritual, and I'm not talking spiritual snobbery, which again, it goes along with that spiritual gaslighting, is no different. It's no different than I am the only teacher you can listen to. I am the only card reader that can get the message through. I mean, what is that? What is that? But just another way to divide and we have spiritual classes now, division now. So yeah, the haves and the have-nots, those that can hear God and those that cannot, what's the difference between that and a religion then? So it's really gotten out of hand, especially because of YouTube and social media. But so for a lot of people, it became a business. And I've been reading cards in private my whole life. I'm just having some fun here. And I think it doesn't have to be taken so seriously. It doesn't have to be so serious. But that's just me. And there are many, many others on YouTube if you don't agree with that. But yeah, I am one of many, many people who, of all people who are channeling, and I'm giving you my translation. I'm an author and I'm writing you my story of what I'm seeing here. So you're doing that as well. And you are on the same level here. You are channeling just as frequently. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. You really, really moved up in stature here. Tell me more about this big change. I saw the Lovers. Tell me more about this big change for Scorpio. King of Pentacles. Look at this. Look at the security and safety and knowing that all is well, knowing that you can be happy wherever you are, that you can bloom where you are here because you are in complete control now. You're not waiting for some kind of external sign or permission slip any longer. You're just not waiting for that okay any longer because you're part of that decision making now. You're sitting at the table with your guides and saying, here's what I think, and they're telling you what they think, and then you're moving forward with the knowing that, yes, this is the consensus here. You're not working alone any longer. You're not alone. You were never alone. There was just this disconnect because you were looking for the signs externally and they were internal. That's what it was always building for, the internal here. So yeah, you're just realizing you had to shift your gaze within. You had to shift it within. You were looking out without, which we all do. This is how we are trained to do, to pay the preacher to send our message to God here. We are trained to do this, and you are just going direct now. There's no third party. There's no middleman trying to get your message through. You don't have to put it in the claws of the bird, the claws of the dove to get it to God here. You're just really part of it. You're part of a revolution. You're part of the spiritual revolution here. So yeah, and you understand this. You are absolutely coming into an understanding that all of that grief and trauma was leading you right here, right now. Beautiful. What is the challenge in the daily life for this very spiritual Scorpio? What is the challenge? Look at this, the Devil and the Two of Wands. At the crossroads. You're at the crossroads right now because you're feeling like you lost the connection. You're feeling that quiet time, that dark time, like all has been taken from you, that the connection has been lost, that the line has been disconnected here, and you're just hearing the dial tone. You're not hearing your guides like you used to. You're not getting those messages. You're not getting those signs like you used to get here. And it's because you're still gazing outward. You're still looking at you're still listening to people like me. I do. I listen to card readers every single day. I look externally because that's what I've done my entire life here. And this card reading is all about shifting that gaze to the internal, where they are now. Your guards and guides are part of you now. So it's about shifting our gaze inward, looking inward, and recognizing that, wow, we've transformed transmuted this, we have elevated, we have ascended, and our guides are working with us now. And I keep wanting to say guards because it is a changing of the guards here. You're changing your entire world here because your gaze is no longer outward. You're not looking for that permission slip. You're not looking for that okay externally any longer. So that's where the devil lives. The devil lives externally from us, always making us feel like we need validation, we need confirmation, we need the most subscribers, we need the most followers, we need the most likes here. So that is validation to someone looking externally for worthiness here. And you have broken that chain. You've broken that chain. It never was external. It was always internal. But in order to lead us here, they have to use the external. They have to use the 1111 on the clock. They have to use the number that means something to you to get your attention, to snap you out of that devil, to snap you out of that apple in front of you. Here, take this. And you'll feel validated. You'll feel part of us. You won't feel like that third wheel any longer. That's the promise of the devil. And your guides are now shifting as part of you. Now you are sitting at the table. Now you're just laughing. You're just laughing at that. It's like, yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. I don't need your validation. But go find somebody else who may be at that level, because we are all at that level at some point when we are waking up, when we are recognizing that it never was up to the externals it was just them getting our attention, training us to this moment where we are accepted as one of the masters. Beautiful. Now you're getting your messages out to the collective. Now this is the way revolutions are done. This is the way that spiritual warfare is conducted here, right? And this is spiritual warfare right now. We are absolutely, no doubt about it, make no mistake, right? In absolute spiritual warfare. So we have to look within. We have to really, really understand that our power lies within, and we have to summon this power now, channel directly to God, bypass the middleman here, bypass the insurance company that you're going to heaven, and really, really start preaching the truth now that all paths lead to heaven, that all is well, all is for purpose, and you are here for purpose. And this trauma, this grief was for purpose, so that you would understand just how powerful you are. Scorpio, this is beautiful. This is revolution. The revolution has begun. Yes. Wow, kind of a different reading for me, but very, very powerful. I hope you enjoyed this. And yeah, if you did, spread the words, share the message, give me a thumbs up, hit that like button. Thank you, Scorpio, for stopping by. It's always a pleasure reading for you. You are one of my favorite signs. I think I'm a Taurus sun, we're the opposite. And I've said many times that every one of my BFFs have been a Scorpio. And my father's a Scorpio. So yeah. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to end it here. I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.